Hi, this is Sandy Gabar, Next Element Consulting, and in this short video, I'm going to show you all kinds of resources that you now have access to because you are a certified LOD facilitator. So go to MyNE, myne.nextelement.com, log in with your login and password. You will see a screen, you will see your dashboard, which this is my dashboard. On the menu options, you will see My Programs, DRA, NEO Store, Billing, My Account Support, FAQs. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can access all the different types of resources that you have. The resources may be hidden a little bit. They are under the menu option DRA. So click on DRA. And what you see, this is just an informational screen that talks to what the Drama Resilience Assessment is about. You can look at your personal previous assessments if you actually have taken them. And what I want to turn your attention to is this button called Resources. Click on Resources and you will see the screen. You will see a folder for Facilitator Resources, Generals, and then a general policy regarding MyNE credit refund. So click on Facilitator Resources. The only thing that you have under Facilitator Resources, it's a facilitator badge. You can click on a facilitator badge, and depending on what your browser is, you download it. For us, it's a matter, for me, for this browser, I just save the image as, and I can start using that image to, I can put it in my signature. I can actually toot my horn of now I am a certified LOD facilitator. Going back to MyNE, the general resources is the folder that has a lot of stuff. The first thing that you see is the NEO's user guide. I invite you to, if you haven't had a chance to review it, invite to review the user's guide. It gives you can download the file or you can just browse it online, and it gives you very detailed information what NEOS is, the overview, why it's important, and how to actually deploy it. It goes from the details of self-efficacy to, I'm going to get you dizzy because I'm going to browse through all the pages until the very end to give you simple ways to generate, to set up NEOS in MyNE. And also suggested instructions if you want to verbalize them, and how to generate the NEOS report and how to use it. So this is a really good resource that I invite you to use and to leverage. You have a MyNE setup instructions for those of you who want to download a just short step-by-step on how to do NEOS without going through the guide. It's a one-page on how to use NEOS and how to set up NEOS. That's also another great resource. Virtual tutorials. I'm often adding videos on instructions, and this is where you're going to find the links to. Real soon I'm going to add additional links to this video because I'm actually recording the video as we go. Any outcomes, if you're interested in knowing the power of measuring outcomes through NEOS, you can download that report. You have a folder in logos and graphics, so if you want to generate for presentation purposes, LOD logos, compassion cycle graphs for the web, you have those logos available. You have marketing materials. We have a presentation that we generated for all of you in PDF and PowerPoint format that talks to what LOD is all about, and focus is really compassion and accountability. LOD is the system that delivers compassion and accountability, and you're welcome to use this resource and customize it in your own way to be able to sell it. You have the outline of facilitation certification, one sheet that talks to what it is that you did to certify as a facilitator. You have outcomes and impact overview for marketing. You have, again, we have all kinds of different presentations. And you have one thing that we do have here is the one sheet that describes in detail the Leaders App Pack. During your certification, I am sure the LOD provider reviewed, and you probably even facilitated some of the one or many of the handbooks for the Leaders App Pack. What we have here is a one sheet. It's a marketing sheet that you can use to sell the Leaders App Pack to your clients, and it gives you. It's a 2-pager with lots of details that you can leverage. And you have a folder, so there are tons of stuff in marketing, and a folder in reference materials, material pricing, the triangle promotion that you have access to. You have the floor model for printing. So as you certified, you actually your provider used your certification, used the floor model to certify as a facilitator. You have access to download that and actually print that for you. You have a basic conflict in you presentation that we use, that you can use if you want to as you deploy conflict in you. You can use this, or some of us don't use presentation at all. You have a DRA, parental consent form, program impact question examples, LOD basic samples. So as you see, there are tons of different resources, and likely next time you open this you will have something different, maybe some additions to, because my focus is always, as I run into resources that are useful for you as facilitators, I will be loading those into this screen. So I invite you to spend some time browsing through, looking at and accessing the resources that you have available to you. And I guess the only other point that I'd like to make is that the LOD provider, the certified, is your primary point of contact. And what I find is oftentimes they call me, the providers call me asking for resources to provide to LOD facilitators. So one, I invite you to look, when you're looking for a resource before you contact your provider, look for the resources in MyNE. And you're welcome to send me an email as well. And if you don't find what you're looking for, I'm totally able to help. Anyway, resources for LOD facilitator, certified LOD facilitator are there for your taking. So take advantage of it. Thank you.